Hi, kids. I didn't bring the DVD in here, or the Blu-ray, but yep, this is 31 Days of Horror. Horror reviews every day this month, or is 31 reviews. It's not always every day, but yeah, I ended up getting Horror Spice mystery box and get a couple DVDs. I got a Blu-ray of something I have not seen. 2008's version of Prom Night. One thing this movie's not, it's not a remake. It's just using the title. That remake by name only type of thing. It's not a remake. This is just an original movie that with a killer set on Prom Night. Uh, First of all, I'm not a huge slasher fan. Uh, it was the new kid on the block. I was pretty much a horror fan since probably the age of 4, and the type of stuff that I got into, be it contemporary or classic, wasn't youth oriented. First of all, because there were so many slasher movies that they all just seemed to blend into each other. Anyway, there was stuff I liked. I liked the original Prom Night. Uh, didn't love it, but I like it. This one, another thing that it's not a slasher, and it's arguably not a horror film. It's more of like a crime thriller with a murder. Uh, but there's enough horror slasher elements to make it justified for this review. Uh, when there was a certain point when I ended up changing my perspective from horror slasher to crime thriller. Uh, that's when the movie clicked for me. There's one other thing that really made this experience the proper one. I liked the kids in the movie. I liked the characters. I liked the actors. Uh, we have Brittany Snow. She's the final girl. Scott Porter. Jessica Stroop. I think that's how you pronounce her name. The killer. And they made a good choice with this guy because he's very good. Uh, uh, where is he? Not sure of his pronunciation. Oh, wow, he's way down in the credit thing. Jonathan. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't know. But there's a lot of absurd concepts. I didn't recognize him, but James Rands one, right? He was in the It movies, or at least the second It movie, and yeah, yeah, he was in Sinister, and he's going to be in Black Phone with his former castmate in Sinister. Uh, Ethan Hawke. Yeah. Oh, Jeremy Davis is going to be in the the Black Phone. But yeah, this is about a girl who was played by Brittany Snow, Donna. Uh, she comes home and she starts finding her family dead. She hides under a bed while her mother is murdered. Uh, I couldn't. This kind of bugged me. You can't really see the murder. You hear noises, and I couldn't tell if the woman's being slapped or whatever. but apparently she got stabbed. The rest of the movie, the murders are really brutal. I mean, just brutal. Uh, Not a lot of blood or gore to it, but uh, the violence of the murders are quite uh, effective. Uh, we follow the killer throughout the movie. I mean, he ends up escaping. We know how, uh, and it happens to be prom night that night for her and her for Donna and her friends. And like I said, even the bickering couple, I like these characters, and I did not want to see them die or like the final girl. I mean, by the end of the movie, she's traumatized for life. Probably, I'm much worse than watching her mother die. I mean, it's compounded, and you feel real. I mean, I felt really bad for her. But well, he ends up escaping, and he honestly seeks her out. The one thing about it is he's a teacher that got a hard on for her, convinced that they're both in love with each other, which they're not. I mean, she doesn't reciprocate. Uh, his behavior throughout the movie, he's kind of a hokey character. I mean, there's a lot of hokiness in the movie, and one of them is that he's like a classic movie psychopath. He's not that realistic. I mean, he's a teacher. There's no way somebody like him could have ended up elevating to that, because he would have been killing before she even was around. He likes killing. I mean, you could tell this during during the running time of the film. He likes to kill. He isn't just killing people who's in the way of him getting to Donna. Uh, the fear for me came from worrying about the characters. Uh, there's probably more than two jump scares in the movie, and both of the ones I'm thinking of made me laugh more than jump. Uh, I don't know if that was intentional, but it was actually both were kind of funny. Uh, but I did not expect to like this movie, and I really had a good time with it. I have to thank Horror Spice for sending me this. I avoided it when it came out. I wasn't really interested, and they sent it to me in the mystery box, and it's a winner. It's a winner. I really enjoyed this. Until next time, this is Charles D. Cochran saying, stay safe and always have a good time. Watch Prom Night 2008.